In Consumer Corner, we take a look at trends creating a buzz here in China. On today's show, we'll discuss graduation banquets in China. To a large number of Chinese students, last weekend was an unforgettable time. It was China's National College Entrance Exam, or Gaokao. Over 9 million Chinese students attended the exam this year. After finishing the exam, these students got to start a 3-month holiday, which is the longest summer vacation of their entire school lives. Now will be a time for wild and crazy parties, as well as other gatherings for those graduated high school students. But for a few smart businessmen, it's also a good time for them to make some money. The weeks before and after the Gaokao are usually a very busy time for many restaurants, including many high-end ones. For students who see a lot of improvements on their Gaokao scores or accepted by top universities, their families will host a big dinner at a restaurant to thank the teachers. These dinners could cost a lot of money, but the trend seems to have cooled down in the past 2 years. Just like this year, many Chinese schools require their teachers to sign a commitment letter before the Gaokao. These teachers promised in the letter they would not accept any gifts or treatment from students. But the trend has not been fully abandoned, and it's still kept in many cities of China. Chinese media reported that in Quanzhou of the Fujian province, many restaurants carry out dinners targeting high school graduation. The price of a graduation banquet is about $160 on average. It's dropped to $50 from previous years. The expensive graduation banquet could be priced at about $480. The manager of a restaurant exposed that as the market has not been so good in the past 2 years, the anti-corruption campaign has led to a drop in business. A number of high-end restaurants are lowering their prices now. The price of a graduation banquet at a 5-star hotel is now below $480 this year. Many of them even promote buffets for graduation, which is a pretty economical choice for many Chinese families. It's quite common for a whole graduating class to invite their teachers out after the Gaokao, all paid for by the students. Chinese media reports that each student needs to pay at least $16 at the banquet. But meanwhile, many Chinese parents don't support hosting an expensive dinner for teachers. A large number of Chinese families in Beijing express that instead of treating teachers to a big dinner at a restaurant, they would rather prepare homemade dishes or writing a thank you letter. The relatively high prices of graduation banquets has also gotten the attention of many Chinese net users. Many of them support treating teachers to a big dinner at a restaurant. One explained, quote,
"I don't think there's anything wrong with students treating their teachers to a big dinner. It's reasonable for students to express their gratitude by holding a big dinner, especially for those who get huge improvements on their Gaokao scores. But it seems that those who performed badly in the exams also tend to host a big dinner, which seems more like an act of vanity."
Some other net users joke that only those wealthy families tend to treat teachers with big dinners at a high-end restaurant. That's a way for them to show off their wealth and satisfy their vanity. One wrote, quote,
"It could be easily found that most families hosting a big dinner for teachers are very rich, and it's a common way for them to show off their wealth."
Other net users pointed out that spending so much money to treat teachers is not a good thing actually, and it's useless. One commented, quote,
"I don't think it's a good way to express gratitude to their teachers. When I finished the Gaokao, my class also suggested hosting a big dinner for our teachers, but most of us rejected it. We thought there are many other ways to thank our teachers. I really don't understand why so many Chinese families still do it."
After the Gaokao, students have enough time to relax and have fun. It's popular for these graduates to go to KTVs or travel together when their vacations start. Many will be spending a lot of money just because they finally have a chance to do so. And it's a big relief after the grind of the Gaokao. But the Gaokao is also a grind for teachers. Teachers, especially in China, don't often get treated well. Treating a teacher to a dinner has become a traditional way of saying thank you. But there has been pressure put on teachers to stop their practice, most likely because it seems the spending has gotten out of hand.